welcome back to Superior Sunrise. With me now, the voice of Superior himself, Mr. Clyde Whittle. Clyde, Beth was telling me earlier, I think today marks a very special day in your history with Superior.
Yes, it is. This is an anniversary of sorts for me. It was 40 years ago today that I started with Buddy Jeffers, one of the founding partners of Superior Livestock. At that time I had my own TV production studio in Amarillo, and him and John Templer came into my office, and they had a tape that looked just like this, which is an old 3/4 video tape. And they wanted to look, and then cattle had been recorded on it, so they wanted to look at it and make the determination whether we could sell cattle by video. And his new video manager was Jack Tompkins, a man that I'd known for several years, used to work for him, so he suggested me to handle their video. So that's when we got started. Was our first sale was in 1983.
Well, and just looking at the tapes that you have here, you can see we've come such a long way from the beginning of Superior.
Right, when we very started out, we used these 3/4 inch tapes, which is you can put 20 minutes worth of video on one of these tapes. Right after that, right around the early 1990s, we went to SVHS. Now the SVHS used a camera that was a lot cheaper than what the big tapes used. And so we used these until about Y2K, and then we kind of morphed into the mini DV tapes and used those up until about 2010 rather. And then we started going to these memory cards, which everybody recognizes. Now this has 32 gigs of room on it. To give an example, we have 267 files in today's sale, and that's 16 gigs. So you could put 2 sales on that one tape. And on our first tape, you could only put 20 minutes on it.
Did you ever imagine we were going to get down to memory devices this small?
Well, actually, we've got one more. We got one more change after that. I got to get my phone out here.
We have.
Now, what we do is record on our phones. And let me tell you, today's phones will make a better picture than the $20,000 cameras that were available before Y2K.
It's so incredible. Well, you've been with Superior a lot. You probably have a lot of memories. What's some of your favorite pastimes of Superior and in your time here? Well,
what I remember mostly, there's a couple of points, like in our first televised auction by communication satellite was on August 26, 1985. And then Buddy, he joined with Jim Odell in late '86 and to form Superior Livestock. And then right after Y2K, we went to Dish Network, and at that time we started uploading our video soon after that. And like I say now, we use it in this, and I knew nothing about computers when we moved over to computers, so I had to learn real fast. But now, we wouldn't be without it.
Well, thank you so much for being here. It's incredible. Congratulations on the anniversary today and the long success that you've had with Superior. I don't think you can think of Superior without thinking of you and the voice of Superior. So thank you for being here.
Well, thank you very much. It's been a great ride.
Don't go anywhere. We have more Superior Sunrise up next.